Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching EXPOZ, March 20, 2011, and it's 1 a.m., Birmingham, Alabama. Topic: the first day of eternity and heaven comes to earth. It's going to be interesting to tell you what heaven is going to look like. And specifically, without looking at notes, I don't know what each floor is made of, but I'm going to give you in general the size of heaven. It's a 1,500 mile square, and it's 1,500 miles high. There will be 12 levels of heaven. Each level is a 1,500 mile square. Now, each level is separated by 125 miles. That would take up the 1,500 miles in height. There will be 4 gates, 4 openings, but 2 gates on each, but 2 on the east, 2 on the south, 2 on the north, 2 on the west. Gates are made of solid pearl. Now, I heard another interpretation stating that they thought the gates were in the neighborhood of 400 feet thick. Yeah, 400 feet thick. And heaven will be walled. And it's not to keep enemies out, because there won't be any. But back in the day when God created earth, it was a practice that all of God's people built built walls around their cities, and I guess this will be what God will do to heaven. There'll be a wall around heaven. Now, you'll be able to inhabit heaven, where you probably have a home, and earth. You're free to go either way you want to. And I don't think anyone that made it through the millennium will be restricted from going to and from heaven, earth, to and from all of the creation that He has for us. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that'll kind of get your old thinker ticking or whatever. And just imagine what I was talking about when I said that you would use a large portion of your brain during the 1,000-year millennium, and you would be able, within the first day there, in the first few hours, there'll be a cure for everything, a cure for the common cold, a cure for all cancers. Again, I stated there is already a cure, but the government's hiding it from you. A cure for all heart diseases, a cure for everything. And of course, you have the tree of life and the river of life, of water that runs out from under the throne. But imagine spending that 1,000 years in the millennium, and you're creating the whole 1,000 years. Wow, where in the world will we be at the end of that 1,000 years if we really just started creating in the last 125 years, and then the last 10 years it has doubled like every few months? And imagine where we will be at the end of that 1,000 years. There's no telling. You can't imagine. So let's take it a step further. And again, time is nothing in eternity. When we go to eternity, when we're through the 1,000-year millennium and we enter into eternity where God says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant, enter into the kingdom of heaven," our creating will not end. God will completely encourage us to keep moving forward, to keep creating. And it's like, what else can we create? We had 1,000 years, and the television will probably be a thing. Television will probably be like ended 900 years ago. Really, what interest would TV be for us? And it would be boring, probably, because of the new things that we've created. But in eternity, in heaven, and I know in heaven we'll use 100% of our brain, and you got billions of people using 100% of their brains. Wow, this blows my mind. And I know it does yours too. So I wanted to throw this out there and just let you know joy unspeakable lies before us. And that joy is being in the presence of our Almighty God, all because His Son came down and died for us. Thanks to Jesus Christ, we'll live eternity in heaven, and we'll be encouraged to continue to create, to come up with new ideas that'll never end. Wow, this blows my mind. So I wanted to throw these last 6 blogs out there. 4 on the 1,000-year millennium, the first day in the 1,000-year millennium, and then the first day after the great white throne judgment, then the first day of eternity where heaven has come to earth. This starts, and this day never ends. Truly never ends. We won't go to bed at night. We probably won't even own a bed. I mean, really. Wow, I'm almost saying we may not own much of a kitchen. I mean, we're just, hey, send me 2 hot dogs, and boy, they pop just appear on your plate. I mean, you know. But I wanted to throw 4 of these, the 4 of the 1,000-year millenniums, and then the 2 here on the first day of eternity, before I dove right back into the doom and gloom of what's happening today on earth and what we need to deal with today, what we need to put down today, and what we need to do today to earn us a spot or a seat in eternity with our Creator. So people, this few blogs have been fun. I'll come up with another one from time to time, but it's time to get back to the current reality. We have problems to solve, concerns we need to meet, look at, and take care of. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.